It's Accountex 2023. Rob Brown here on behalf of the Accounting Influencers podcast. We are broadcasting live. I'm here with the star of the show. It is Geoff Ramm, an old friend. Hello, Geoff.
Hello, Rob. How are you?
We're
Good to see you.
Yeah, and it's wonderful to have you at a venue like this. Obviously, you play on much bigger stages throughout the world, so thank you for lowering your standards and coming to visit us.
This is the pinnacle of my career, sat in a caravan with you at the XL.
Well, we go back a ways, don't we?
We do.
You were president of the Professional Speaking Association. For
Yeah.
people that haven't come across you, give us a little bit about your background.
So I'm a keynote speaker and author. My topic is customer service, customer experience, but my brand is celebrity service. And that is what I keynote, that's what I share stories, share ideas, hopefully inspirational stories, but ideas that businesses, and for Accountex, accountants, financial professionals can start to use starting tomorrow. And these ideas and these stories that they cost nothing, but they mean the world to your clients. So I've written 2 books called Celebrity Service, of course, and Celebrity Service Superstars. And so I was invited down today to do a 45-minute keynote, and it went really, really well, and it's fabulous to be here.
And if you think about accountants as an audience, you speak to many different industries and sectors. Are they any different to anyone else, or do you see a lot of the same issues?
Every industry has, every sector that I work with, with hospitality, aviation, professional services, building, they all have their little differences.
Nuances.
Yes, definitely. But there's a thread going through every single one that says, look, we're pretty good at what we do. We're pretty good. This is why we're successful. This is why we've expanded. This is why we are the size of the conference that we are. So
people keep coming back.
We are good. We're good. However, there's another level. How do we get to that next level? Right. And just by, like I say, by sharing stories, techniques, ideas, and changing people's mindsets when it comes to customer service, that can have, for me, the greatest, I'm going to say results, because that's the best thing that can come from my talks, is somebody goes away, embraces celebrity service, goes on, creates, does something, wins an award, gains that client, expands the business, and that is the greatest thing that I love, I suppose, of what I do. But yeah, all sectors very different. However, every single client I've ever worked with has always said to me, Geoff, can we do a little bit? Can we just dial it up? Can we do something extra? Can we go that one step further? Yeah. And that's where celebrity service lies.
Well, accountants as a breed, and I'm generalising here, but there's a certain arrogance about them that we've got the qualification, we're the advisor, we have all the answers, you come to us, you really need us, we keep you out of jail. So they don't fall into that area of having to impress people, which could be a problem, couldn't it, with client experience?
Look, it can be very transactional. So it can be a process, okay? You're the accountant, you've got all of the letters after your name. Congratulations, that's a very long business card. Yeah. Crack on, right? So that's great. I know nothing about finance. I haven't got a clue. So my accountant, who's just sat outside of the caravan, we've become friends over the years. Yeah. And this is really interesting, okay? Because people go, what, friends? Friends with the client? So at the outset, he can help us with the books. He can help us with the end of year. He can help us with the VAT. He can help us with all of the things that are going to change and tweak throughout the business life. In my word, we've had changes, haven't we, over the last sort of 4 or 5 years? Yeah. So he has, as you rightly said, he's got the qualifications, and he has the whereabouts to help me and my business. Great. And that's the transaction. However, if that accountancy practice, business person that is outside of this caravan right now, if he wants to grow that business, then how do you do it? Now, you could put a full page advert in every paper that there is, from now until, but you'll go bust. We talk about recommendations. We talk about referrals. What is going to make me recommend and refer this? I'll mention it. Valued accountancy up in the northeast.
Stephen Paul, shout out.
StephenPaul.com /valued. What is going to make me recommend him and his team to my friends, my clients?
Yeah. And beyond, he's a great accountant.
Yes, because that's the process. Yeah. That's what that's what I buy. That's what I get. Everybody's happy. You shake hands at the end of the day. It's the experience. It's what other things that person can bring.
Yeah.
And this comes into the service, but also the customer experience that he provides. Now, an hour ago, I just finished my keynote here on the main stage at the Excel. And my final story was about independence, the I in celebrities called independence, and how different can you be compared to the rest of the marketplace. And I turned to the audience, it was packed out, and I turned and I said, in terms of how do you stand out from every other accountancy business? And it's the service that you provide, because everybody's packages are the same.
Yeah.
We've got Xero, we've got Sage, we've got QuickBooks, blah, blah, blah.
Same service, same software.
Same price.
Same offering, same website.
Yeah, the hourly rate is like going to fluctuate by £1, right? So how are you going to do? And it's the service that you provide. And I said, if there's one thing that you can give your clients that will cost nothing but mean the world to them, it's confidence. Give your clients confidence. When they've done well in that year, when they've gained that order, when they've expanded into a different market, do you celebrate it with them? Do you pick up the phone? Do you send them a video email message? Do you send them a card and say congratulations from everybody at Valued? And I said, it's these little things that you go, oh wow. But for me, it's confidence. I see Stephen twice a year, and we go through the books, we go through the end of year stuff. Great. But it's the things that he'll say to me during that meeting and how he'll sign it off and what he'll follow up with that gives me the confidence to know that I'm doing well, that things are going well, that the new market that I'm looking to, the new product that I'm looking to launch. And that's massive, especially for an owner manager, a sole trader, somebody who runs their own business.
Yeah.
Who gives you that confidence and support apart from your loved ones? And you would never have thought accountants, your accountant be number one, and yet you can be, because you know all about their business, or you should. So
if an accountant doesn't know, then they've got the handle on the numbers. Yeah.
Now it can be. I've met many accountants who are very transactional. This is what happened. Buy a date, and we do this, and everything's good. Shake hands. Let's crack on to next year. But it's that relationship building, and that comes from an accountant knowing you, knowing your family, knowing your hopes, dreams, aspirations, wishes, and doing their utmost to help you get there, which is quite rare.
So final thought, Geoff, as we leave our viewers, and we're streaming live on YouTube and LinkedIn and
is it live?
Facebook,
Oh my God,
absolutely live. Going out to millions. What would you say to the accountants and professionals listening to just make a tweak that might move the dial?
Okay. So my whole topic is celebrity service. That's what I wrote the books on. That's what I spoke about this morning. And it's based on the premise of you're delivering a good service. Everybody right now watching this, listening this back, you're all delivering a good service. If a A-list celebrity, Hollywood, god or goddess, were to tweet, email, walk into your office tomorrow and become your next future client, and they wanted to come and see you, what would you say? What would you do? How would you react? What would be the difference? How would you follow up? Would you deliver the same amount of service for Rob and Geoff as you would for Angelina, Brad, George, and people like this?
Yeah.
So I have a lot of fun describing celebrity service and what it is, and I talk about on stage. And I say, if you can deliver a celebrity service to your clients, you never have to market yourself ever again, because clients will recommend and refer you for the things that you said, the things that you did, and you offer a higher level of service. And it doesn't cost any money. A little bit more time, a little bit more thought, a little bit more energy, and you can create the difference in your service that you never realized existed.
I love that. Client experience is the engine room that drives word of mouth.
And for anybody watching now, and no doubt you'll put links on here. If you want to see some of the stories that I spoke about this morning, go to my YouTube channel. It's free. Just have a look at the videos on there about celebrity service, how it all began, but also some of the key stories. And if it can help inspire everybody to really deliver a greater client service, and that will eventually grow your business, then it's been worth 10 minutes talking to Rob and Geoff in the caravan.
Geoff Ramm, it's been a pleasure and privilege. Thanks so much for a bit of your time today.
Oh, great to see you. Take care, man.